So what is up, and as you probably know, the High Life update has hit today, which is the 13th of May 2014, and there are 5 new apartments to buy, 3 new cars to buy, 1 motorbike to buy, some new clothes, and just a variety of other stuff that I'm going to be showing you in detail today. So first off, let's get to the first apartment and I will show you what the new interior looks like and what the view from this first apartment is. So this first apartment is located in Eclipse Towers, which is where the most expensive apartment was, which was the $400,000 one, where that was located. So this one costs $500,000 more, or $500,000, sorry, which is $100,000 more, and it is Eclipse Towers apartment number 3, which, as you can see right now on screen, you do have the ability to buy 2 apartments. As you saw there, it said Eclipse Towers apartment 31, I think, and then Eclipse Towers apartment 3. So we're just going to get straight into this, and I'm going to go and show you the interior now. So here you go. As you can see, you can select which house you want to go into, and here we go. Here's the interior. So as you can see, right as we enter the apartment, you can see these new pictures on the wall and this new floor, and basically an all new layout of this entire house. So right there you can see some plants and a sort of nice table, maybe somewhere where you could work or something. And here to the right you can see some plants, like a little sort of stone kind of garden kind of thing, like, you know, sort of temples or something like that. And here we have the heist planning room, which kind of looks the same. You see you've still got the vinyl records and the guitars hanging up on the wall, but you know, the carpet makes it look a little bit more classy and a little bit different. And as you can see, there's some nice paintings, and there's a painting of sort of like splattered there, and a red painting, and there's a bookshelf to my right there. But we're going to go and check the bedroom. As you can see, our bedroom now has a door on it, so it is no longer just down the stairs and, you know, it's just there. It actually has a door, so it feels a little bit more private and a little bit more enclosed. And here we actually have a mirror, which I think is new, and we have sinks, and we actually have a toilet as well. We have like a cool looking toilet, which may sound a little bit weird. And here we have the walk-in closet. Nothing really new here, it's just the carpet, I think. And yeah, so no one's really interested in the closet. But here's the bedroom. As you can see, we actually have no windows in the bedroom, and there was a sort of kind of nice looking rug on the floor there. Now here we have the kitchen, which actually has a table now, which, you know, looks pretty modern. It's got some nice chairs, and I think that's like some weird ornaments on there. And we also have a kitchen which is, you know, not new, but it looks a little bit cleaner. We've got like, there's a knife there for a chopping board, and like ovens and grills and stuff, and all that stuff that you have in your own house. And onto the sort of living room where the TV is. So as you can see, that TV is a huge plasma. It's not on the wall, but it is, you know, still looking pretty nice. And those speakers, golden speakers, well, not golden, but like sort of yellow tinted speakers, which make it look really pimp. Loving that. And here's the view. So you've got a nice kind of view where you look over the mountains, and, you know, nothing's really blocking your way. There's no high buildings blocking your view. There's no construction or anything like that some of the later apartments I'm going to show will have. And here you can see that little dirt trail leads up to Martin Madrazo's house if you've played Rooftop Rumble a bunch of times. And as you can see there, we just got a little seat, and, you know, you can just chill out with your friends in here, maybe have a party, like, you know, leather party and stuff like that. And all around, a pretty nice house. The interior is different, I like it, and, you know, if you're looking to spend some money, definitely go for this apartment. It's pretty sweet. And yeah, so moving on to the next apartment. So the next apartment is the Tinsel Towers apartment 42, I think that's how you say it. And this one, you may already be familiar with it, which I'll explain later on. And as you can see right now, there is the ability to have 2 apartments again, and we're just going to go ahead and replace it. And this apartment is only $6,000 cheaper than the $500,000 one. So if you still want an apartment, but you don't want to spend $500,000 and $6,000 cheaper, then this is the apartment for you. So let's get to this apartment. Some of you may already be familiar with this apartment building, as it is basically the next one to the $400,000 apartment. And as you can see on the map right here, this is the location. So it is the closest apartment to Los Santos Customs, so again, if you're into car customization and you've got the money, then this is the one for you, as it's very close to car customization, and you know, you have less probability of people killing you on your way there. So we're going into the interior now, and I'll see you when we're in there. So unfortunately, as you're about to see, and I hate to break it to you, but the interior is actually the same as the one before. And I'm kind of disappointed about this myself, and you're probably kind of disappointed as well, as you were kind of expecting different interiors for all the different buildings. And it is kind of a letdown, as you can see here, the planning room is the exact same, and the living room's the exact same, the kitchen's the exact same. And it's just a big disappointment actually. But you know, it still is cool, and you get a different view. But you know, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more variety in the customization, but unfortunately that's not what you're getting. And this apartment, this interior is the exact same, and it really does suck. So as you can see out this window, there is a nice view of the building down there, which is like the sort of circular building. I don't know if you've ever been there. I've got my car stuck in there a lot of times. And you've got a nice thingy of this nice stretch of road going down towards these buildings, and just an overall really nice looking view from this apartment. And over to the other window, as you can see, you've got sort of just more of the left side of that window that we were at earlier, and just overall nothing really bad to say about this other than the interior is the same, but the view is very nice. And if you want something a little bit different from the Eclipse Towers view, then you know, get this apartment. So the third apartment I've got to show is the Richard Majestics apartment number 2, which also has a 10-car garage, and all of these apartments I'm going to show do have 10-car garages. And this apartment costs $484,000, so they are all very close together money wise. I think they're between $440,000 to $500,000, so all in all, not very big of a money difference. So you know, you will have the ability to buy them all basically. And we will go and check it out now, and I'll see you when I'm over there. So this is it from the outside, and it is a pretty tall building. It also looks pretty posh, as you can see the Richard Majestic kind of building logo there with the crown. So you know, you may live like a pimp in this house, basically what it's saying to me. And you've got these little poles, so no like big trucks can come in and blow up your front door. So it's kind of like a safeguard, and we're just going to go and show you the interior now and what the view looks like. So yet again, the interior is the same as the last two. As you can see, the same paintings, the same sort of little desk there, the same plants. It is just a disappointment, but you know, if you want different views, then you can check out these houses. If not, you know, you may pick one and you may want to stick with it. But yeah, you see the vinyls and the guitars you've seen before twice already, and that's basically it. So I'm just going to go show you the view, and as you can see, it is kind of blocked by a building, which could be pretty bad if you're like a person that, you know, likes to enjoy the view and likes to see these beautiful cities or these beautiful mountains or something like that. You do have a giant building in your way in this one, but you know, you've got like a little circular relaxing area down there that, you know, you can maybe have like a fight in there or something, like make it like a fight club. Or, you know, there's a roof over there where you could have like fights and stuff, or you could just witness fights from up here using your telescope. But overall, it's a nice apartment. As always, the interior is the same as last, but unfortunately you do have that giant building in your way. So just be wary when you're buying this. Remember that there's a giant house block, or giant sort of, you know, building across from your windows where you're going to look out to. So that's kind of like the downside of this apartment. It's not really the best view because you're just looking at a plain old building, but you know, maybe if that's your style, you don't want anyone to see where you live and it's hard to fly like a jet or something past here, then you know, go for it, be my guest. So moving on to the fourth apartment we have got here. So the next apartment we have got here is 4 Integrity Way, apartment number 28, again with a 10-car garage, and this one costs $476,000. So again, near enough the money range from about $500,000 to $450,000. So only a $50,000 gap, and yeah, this is it. You can just read the thingy. It's kind of like near downtown. It's near the freeway kind of area, so you know, if you want to be near a busy car where you don't need to use your own car all the time, then, you know, check this one out. And once I drive over there, we will check the interior. So as you can see, the outside is kind of pretty. It's got this red stripe down some of these windows with a white background and sort of a black bottom kind of bit. So it does look a kind of cool design, but you know, I don't think the exterior really matters on what it looks like unless you're, you know, like that. But let's go and check the interior and see what the view is all about. So I'm not going to bother showing you around this apartment. As you can see right here, it is the exact same as the other three. And yeah, but the view here is kind of good, or kind of bad actually, if you don't really like this kind of construction and road type stuff. As there is a massive construction site over there with 2 cranes, and there is a giant freeway down there, so nothing, no like gardens, no hills, no mountains, no pretty buildings or anything. Well, there's pretty buildings in the back, but you know, the construction site, the construction site kind of covers it a little bit. And you know, if you're looking for this, or if you like the location of this, then go for it. But if you're looking for the view, then you know, there are better buildings out there for like, what, 20,000 more. So you know, just play Rooftop Rumble once and then you'll get the money and you can buy it. So that's basically my kind of overview of this apartment. And yeah, so moving on to the final and last apartment we have got. So the last apartment we have got is located on Del Perro Heights, which is apartment number 4. Again with a 10-car garage, and this one is near the beach. So you know, if you want to go swimming or on a boat or something, then you know, this would probably be the closest one you will get, as you know, it's right next to the beach obviously. And it is, you know, as it says right there, right next to the living beach and 10-car garage and all that. And this has cost 468,000, so it is the cheapest one of the lot here. And we're just going to go and check it out, see that view and see if the beach is worth it. So here it is, the last one, and as you can see, it's a pretty plain building. It's got nothing, you know, distinguishing about it. It's just like your normal building. But it does have this cool pathway which you can walk up, you know, to make it feel more, I guess, like real life, where you walk up to your house using the correct path and not being like a vigilante or a criminal or something like that. And yeah, it's got this cool little circle thing, you know, maybe you could have like, I don't know, something in there. And yeah, we're just going to go and check out the interior and see that beach view. So here is the view that you see from this beachside apartment. And unfortunately, you can't actually see the real sand beach. You just see these 2 buildings and your sort of like parking lot down there, which maybe you could have like a demolition derby or a you know, race down there. That'd be pretty cool if you did that. But overall, it isn't actually the beach you see, so you know, you may be a little disappointed if that's what you're thinking. But over here on the other side, you do see the Ferris wheel in the background there, so you do know you are very close to the beach. And it's just like a minute's drive away if you wanted to go, you know, on the Ferris wheel or on the roller coaster or anything else. And as you can see here, you know, it's just a building, so it is kind of blocking the beach, which can be a bit annoying. And right there you can see the actual entrance to the pier, and I just veered away from it for some reason. But yeah, that is basically the view. So if you're expecting to see like the lovely sand and all that stuff, you may be a bit disappointed. But other than that, if you want to see like the Ferris wheel at night without actually going down to the Ferris wheel, then you know, maybe check this one out. It is the cheapest of them all, so you know, you shouldn't expect the best view. But yeah, that is basically all the apartments I have got to show today. I hope this helps you. I did spend a lot of money buying all these apartments, and I hope it showed off all these apartments before you decide to go and buy your, you know, the one that you want. So, you know, hope it gave you a little insight. And as you can see right here on screen, I am going to be checking out the cars in the next episode. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you all in that video.
You can lift your head up to the sky, take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines with your shattered frame of mind. Or instead you could always stay. We can wait right here and play until somehow you can find a